You all carry the purest signatures of light. June 21, 2013. You are a shining and marvelous conduit for the energies of the divine to come forth. Every last one of you is performing an exponential feat for the surface of the earth, by offering yourself up as a conduit for the energies of the higher realms to come through and shine onto every last aspect of your earth experience. You all carry the purest signatures of light, and your sacred light has always been meant to be shown onto every aspect of the earth experience based in the lower dimensionality your collective is now growing away from. We seek to offer ourselves to the ascension of your earth in every way we can, and to that extent, we've been communicating with humanity along with working fruitfully behind the scenes on a plethora of aspects of the ascension of your earth. One of the most important aspects of your ascension is the energetic aspect. The energy all around you that forms and sustains your reality is increasing in purity in a rapid manner, and as such, we along with plenty others take to monitoring your collective energy levels to make sure that the continual purity increases don't have any unintended effects upon your collective, or upon each of you individually. A monitored growth experience. Your experience as it plays out at present is quite monitored by us higher dimensional beings and by the higher selves of each of you, as your lives are carefully planned and crafted in an effort to assist you along your way of growing and learning on the earth. Your experiences on the earth have shaken you to your very core in many cases, because the strongest of issues and pains lie, for many of you, at such core. Many of you have held negativity and pain deep within your heart for so very long, and now, the light you've come to the earth with to shine onto every aspect of the earth experience, is being shown on those parts of yourselves who have been in pain for so very long. In some cases, without you realizing it at your surface. When you can actively cleanse and work through every last bit of negativity, fear and pain that serves to block a higher dimensional connection, you'll be able to find an unprecedented, clear line of access to our energies and to those of a plethora of other ascended souls who wish to assist you along your growth. You'll find that the topic of assisting you along your growth is repeated fruitfully in many higher dimensional communications, and this is because the sole mission of quite a few angels and guides at present is to help the earthly souls they're guiding, to find the higher realms and ascend with the rest of your collective. Our goal is indeed for your entire collective to be able to ascend, and we and you alike will work to help educate the public in the time ahead about your evolution and about the manner in which it's to be brought about. Extending our consciousness down to the earth. Collective ascensions haven't happened nearly as often as individual ones have, and individuals have ascended on your earth in a plethora of time periods in your history. In some cases, souls who have ascended have come back to assist you in the collective evolution occurring currently, and many of us have extended our consciousness down to incarnate as various different individuals aimed at working toward the earth's ascension. Many of us who are speaking to you from the higher realms are involved in incarnations taken on the earth, and what we mean by this is that aspects of our consciousness have been funneled down and have incarnated into an earthly body to help accelerate the collective evolution. Master Jesus has taken plentiful incarnations on your earth, and his energies are exponentially and readily available for any earthly soul to connect to, who has felt close with his energies and teachings. Every last one of us is here to offer as much advice and guidance as we can in every moment, and we ask you, dear souls, to make your efforts to sharpen your higher dimensional focus and clarity in this time. As you're being initiated into a whole new way of existing. Your very idea of the reality around you is to change entirely when your ascension begins making itself known, and you can begin pulling many of the ideals and concepts of the higher dimensions toward you now as you work to cultivate the divine qualities in everything you do. You're working toward the betterment of mankind, and we encourage working toward the betterment of one's self as well, as indeed, you are working to refine dimensions of consciousness that require an understanding of the mechanisms that drive such dimensions. Communicating the exuberance of the higher realms. The mechanisms that have driven the lower dimensional experience are all derived from the lone energy of fear, which is indeed the polar opposite of the energy of love. Fear breeds anger, sadness, depression, angst and frustration, and so many other things that are nearly designed to hold a human soul back and keep them within the bondages and limitations of the earth experience. The earth experience as you see it is to transform along with your perception of the reality around you, and working to see yourselves in alignment with the divine in every moment will propel you toward our realms and, for those of you who are interested in making strong connections with us, toward us souls existing happily in these realms. If we could only properly communicate the exuberance, the beauty, the divinity and wholeness accompanying a higher dimensional experience, we would feel quite satisfied with the issuing of our communications indeed. If we could say one thing or give one impression that communicates, even a small bit, the unfathomable beauty, divinity and ecstasy of these realms we exist in, then we'd be able to help you dear souls understand the brimming joy you're always greeted with by a plethora of higher dimensional souls. If we could communicate the depth and clarity of these realms, and the fact that there are truly infinite amounts of ascended beings actively assisting in the evolutions of various lower dimensions and the worlds within such dimensions, then you'd understand why there are so many channeled messages published to your internet that claim to come from a wide range of entities. If we could only communicate how close the divine is to your planet, and the fact that there are innumerable ascended societies and species existing right in your cosmic backyard, then you'd understand the seemingly crazy claims that we as well as galactic visitors communicate with humanity. If we could just communicate a portion of the experience you are about to have or the energies you are about to feel and rediscover in yourselves, then we'll have completed our tasks well. This is truly our aim in communicating with you, dear souls. To help you get a glimpse into the realms beyond your conscious understanding. Our ordained evolution. Our very mission revolves around helping every earthly soul find the states of consciousness we're speaking to you from. To that extent, there's so very much we've done and communicated to humanity regarding your evolution, and will forever have so much more to teach you. As we help you to evolve, so too do we progress in our own ordained evolution. We reach purer states of perception and understanding just as you dear souls do, and we find ourselves growing and learning in unprecedented ways with each bit of help we give to any lower dimensional or struggling civilization. This is because of the prevalence of the ideal of service to others in these realms, and you dear souls will find in the time ahead that serving others forms the basis of experience in the higher dimensions. What we mean is that while these realms replenish instantly and don't leave one longing in any sense, we take exuberance and satisfaction on an immense level when helping a civilization or even an individual soul to see the light and find a personal evolution. We grow ourselves when helping you to grow, as the very prospect of helping another soul is revered highly in these realms. This is because we can remember to a degree what our own lower dimensional experiences were like, and we fathom the oneness of all sentient consciousness, existing in all different dimensions and undergoing all kinds of different experiences. We fathom and understand the fact that you are us, and we are you. We are one and the same. We simply exist in different dimensions of consciousness and work in our own ways to find the realms of Source once again. For us, this includes helping you dear souls to evolve and to see the oneness of humanity and of all sentient life, as we've always been connected. We've always been connected via an infallible and inextinguishable grid of collective energy, and this collective energy we speak of is that which unites us all within it. This energy. We speak of the loving source energy that creates and sustains your realities in the body temples you experience your earth within, as this energy creates all things and keeps all things united within it. This energy builds worlds and helps the civilizations of such worlds to evolve, and this energy guides us onward as we seek to assist you and to grow into purer understandings of Source ourselves. This is the energy of that which you would refer to as Source, as God, as the Creator, and this conscious energy cares for you all just as deeply as we do and indeed, more so. This energy is omnipotent and is pure in structure, and seeks to actively assist the collective of humanity, just as we do. We work to help you understand this energy a bit more, as your interaction with and understanding of it will only increase. Your divinity as a human being is beginning to be understood by a plethora of individuals who are in important positions on your world, who can use their positions for the betterment of mankind rather than for the progressing of darkly inclined agendas. We speak of souls within your governments, your military and financial institutions, your education systems, and even souls within your entertainment industry who have become celebrities because of the roles they've played in films and television shows. Souls all over your world who are in important positions of influence are beginning to find subtle yet potent awakenings taking place in themselves, and they're being activated for their greater mission at this time, just as you dear souls are. Souls who have previously worked for the cabals will continue to jump ship and join over to the side of the light, and the containment of the cabal heads that we and your galactic brethren have been working with much of ourselves on, will bear fruit in the form of leaders and people in positions of power seeming to take a left turn with the ideals they express and the policies they attempt to put into play, seeming epiphanies in important developmental areas. Celebrities with much influence on your world, and indeed, even celebrities who've been a part of the Illuminati families, will begin speaking up en masse and will begin working toward the restoration of the earth in their own ways. They and plenty of other souls within important positions will help awaken the collective, as your collective has been lost in the mucky depths of unawareness while looking toward such souls to, in many cases, feed their ideas of reality to them. Souls especially in your areas of science and medicine will seem to have epiphanies and begin proclaiming the reality of realms beyond your conscious understanding as well as that of life beyond death, and the collective of humanity will be easily activated and awakened as a large result of the actions of such souls. The paradigm of looking up to another or placing one's energy in an idol will pass, as every last one of you will be seen as heroes and celebrities. No soul shall gain credence over another, and as we make our final impression for this communication, we continue to thank and congratulate you for the important roles you continue to play in the Earth's restoration and ascension. When you feel as if you haven't done enough or as if you're losing your connection to the higher realms, remember that there are more than billions of us higher dimensional souls with you in every moment, and we're far too fixated upon you and your evolution for you to ever lose connection with us. We are here for you, dear souls, and this simply cannot be stressed enough. Thank you to the Ascended Masters. Channeled through Wes Anak. WesAnak.com. AquariusParadigm.com